What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Shiny Oreo back at you again today with another YouTube video. And today I did a bit of an analysis of a video and I screwed it up completely. So now I'm going to come back and actually try to do a better analysis. I can't guarantee that though. But before the video gets started, if you guys want to know when I go live, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to know when I upload a video. I'll also link in the description all of my other information like my YouTube or my Twitch channel, um, Twitter, and so on and so forth. But with that being said, let's get started with the video. So right here at the very start, we're treated to Galarian Slowpoke, and I botched Shelder's name yesterday pretty bad to the point where I couldn't even say it. But you notice that it's on his left arm, so that is one thing to note. Uh, as well as him just sleeping in the background for some reason. Now he's waking up. Right here, you get to see the first scene of the dojo. Actually, a pretty good scene of it. And if you look in the background, you can kind of see Max Raid Dens in the distant. So I think that's kind of cool how they added that in. Right here, this tree in DLC 2, which I'm not going to go over too much today about it because that's not until the fall, so we would assume November. But this tree is presumed to where the three legendary birds are going to be, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, which I will do a video on that in the future. But right now, I just want to focus on DLC Part 1. So if you rewind here half a second. Nope, 2. Right here. If we could just fast forward it just a tad bit, you get to see your first view at the water tower, the rapid strike tower, as well as a random Pokeball that's just laying on the ground. So I think that's kind of neat. And more, there's going to be several max raid dens as you'll see throughout the video. I think that's kind of neat. This right here is presumed to be part of DLC Part 2 because of it being wintry and looking like a tundra type scene. So I'm not going to go over this too much. More max raid dens. Ooh, this part's kind of important. Right here, you get to see Urshifu uses his signature move, Rapid Strike, or Surging Strike. Sorry, not Rapid Strike. Surging Strike. It's apparently 3 rapid water moves at once. We're not sure if it's like 3 hits continuously or if all 3 hits count as 1 hit. We're going to have to wait and see. But right there, you kind of got to see a glimpse, a very slim glimpse of Urshifu's signature move, the single strike signature move, Wicked Blow. So, yeah, they could have made that look better. So right here, this is how you're going to be able to get to the DLC for those of you who do not know. As you can see, he's coming out of the train station, which means that he comes here through like a ticket. So you get that ticket from the DLC that you purchase, obviously, and then you're able to access the area. We get a good look at more stuff with the rival and everything right there. We get to see some through these next couple of scenes, we get to see some nice little pictures of the new area with some Pokemon. So I think that's kind of cool. I'm still so happy that Wailord is in the game. I can meme so much about Wailord. So much. One thing I want to point out that we never saw before the DLC is that there are actually Pokemon in the water. So that kind of interests me. That we're going to be able to encounter Pokemon in the water now as we're using our Rotom bike to ride around. I think that's kind of neat. My boy. Y'all already know. Okay, so right here, I explained this a little bit in yesterday's video, but I want to try to go into a little bit more detail about that. The Cram-O-Matic is the official name of this, and supposedly you're going to feed it 4 items, okay? Feed it 4 items, and it's going to spit 1 item back out you. So we're not 100% sure how that's going to work out yet. However, um, it is believed, or at least it's my belief, that apricorns have been confirmed in the game, and if you feed it 4 apricorns, you are able to get your special Pokeballs that way. As before, you were just receiving them from the ball guy. So, whether that's true or not, we'll have to wait and see. But that is just my belief of it. And once again, we're gonna look at the Max Soup. The way that this works is you're gonna gather items around the wild area. Rare ingredients is what they're called. Feed them into this soup, and it is going to evolve Pokemon with hidden potential, aka your 3 starters. I'm not 100% sure. It's not going to evolve them. Sorry, I botched that. It's going to give them the ability to G-Max, not evolve. But you're going to be able to do it that way. I know for sure the 3 starters. I'm not 100% sure if other Pokemon are going to be able to evolve this way. I hope that's the case because that would be awesome. Right here, you get to see you right there sitting with your rival, um, as well as a bunch of other people from the dojo sitting here. So I think that's kind of a neat picture with this little kid sitting right here. You get your first look at the dojo master right here, so I think that's kind of neat. Your 2 rivals, of course, and they are using their G-Max balls in the open, which is kind of neat to me that you could to see them both use their um, G-Max in the open. As before in the game, you were only able to G-Max either in the dens or specific parts like the gyms and all that. So that's kind of neat. Oh, rewind. Ah, that's kind of important. That is definitely important. So right here, we get our first look at Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Um, I do believe when you get to this area is going to be a part where you get to choose which one you want. So you're probably going to have to trade for the other one, which sucks, but it is what it is. As right here, you get to see their G-Max forms. You're in Max Raid Dens, so that's kind of neat. Right here, you get to see G-Max Venusaur's signature move, G-Max Vine Lash. It looks kind of lame if you ask me, I'm not going to lie. I think they could have did something better with Venusaur. But it is what it is. And right here, you get to see G-Max Blastoise signature move, G-Max Cannonade, which looks 10 times better. The only thing that I have an issue with is he's got all these cannons on the outside of his shell, and he's only using the ones on the inside. So why the extra cannons? Why? Why? So right here, you get to see your first actual encounter with Cub Fu. So that's kind of neat. And I assume this is where you get the Cub Fu, as well as you get to see some fighting scenes with Cub Fu. Right here, he gets a Tauros. Right here, you're eating with the Cub Fu, which is still my belief that you have to go through the towers with the Cub Fu, obviously. Like, that's obvious. But it's still my belief that you're actually going to have to befriend the Cub Fu as well. I definitely 100% could be wrong about it, but until I'm proving wrong, like when the DLC comes out, that's what I'm going to go with. Right here, you get to see a very good look at the single strike tower, so that's kind of neat. As well, or that was the rapid strike tower. I'm completely sorry. See, I'm already botching stuff. The first look was the rapid style tower. This one right here is the single strike tower. The rapid style, when he evolves into Urshifu, will evolve into a water fighting type, and the single strike Urshifu is going to evolve into a fighting dark type. So that's neat. Right here, he's fighting a Poliwhirl and a Scraggy. Right there, he looked happy. So, again, after he looked happy, he got through the tower. You get to see him evolve. So, again, my belief. And you get to see the two forms of Urshifu right here, the single and rapid strike. Right here, you get to see their G-Max forms, which is nice. On the left side, you get to see the rapid strike form, and right here is the single strike form. So in this screen right here, the on the top is the single strike Urshifu, and he's using the G-Max move, G-Max One Blow. Uh, I really hope it just doesn't knock out a Pokemon in one blow, because that would be over busted. Please don't let that be the case. Anyways, but right here you get to see rapid style G-Fat or G-Max Urshifu's signature move, G-Max Rapid Flow. So yeah, one blow and rapid flow. So those are I like what they did with Kubfu and Urshifu. I like it. Then that presumably is the end of the first DLC as far as what they're going to show us. I'm sure they show us more at the end, but from this point forward, they focus on the second DLC, which I'm not going to go over this video. The hype is the first DLC, so that's what I'm covering as far as this video. If you guys want to see more and you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button again and turn on the notifications. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, Shiny Oreo out. Peace.